Welcome to Wrestling Talk's WWE Fastlane Preview and Prediction Show. I'm your host, Classic Chris. The road to WrestleMania is winding down. Only a couple turns left before the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. But before we get there, we got to go through Fastlane. And what better way to start it off by talking about the kickoff show? We have Alberto Del Rio taking on the United States Champion Kalisto in a best 2 out of 3 falls match for the United States title. Now, this match, in my opinion, should have been on the main card instead of on the kickoff show. I understand why WWE did this, because what better way to sell off your show than putting on a match of this caliber as the kickoff show? Like Del Rio and Kalisto have fought each other on Raw, SmackDown, the Royal Rumble. They've had multiple tag matches in between. These guys know each other well. This is a great way to end this feud, and what better way to have it end than best 2 out of 3 falls for the title? I have a feeling that this is going to be a very good match. Like I said before, these guys know each other. They know how each other works in the ring. This is going to be a very fun match to watch. And it's good that it's going to be best 2 out of 3 falls, because that's a great way to end the feud. You have to beat the guy twice. I see this match going the distance, going to that third and final fall, and Alberto Del Rio walking out, you're an United States champion. Now, the reason why I think this is because Kalisto and Sin Cara are the Lucha Dragons. Sin Cara is back now from that shoulder injury. And I would love to see those guys go on a run with the tag team championship. Like, I'm sick and tired of the New Day. I'm sick and tired of the Usos. So what better way to liven up your tag team division than putting a fresh face with those titles like the Lucha Dragons? And Del Rio is one of those guys that the WWE loves. He's great to market. He's got that swagger to him. I can definitely see him walking out there the United States title. Now we're going to get to the main card. Now, I'm going to be throwing up these matches in no particular order. The main event, will, of course, will be last. But these matches are going to go up in no particular order. So let's start things off by talking about Becky Lynch teaming up with Sasha Banks to take on Team Bad. Now, this match, like, I understand where they're going with this. They're trying to close off that chapter between Sasha Banks and Team Bad to build her up so she can win that Divas Championship at WrestleMania. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a Sasha Banks fan. She's a very good wrestler. Like, is this match going to be good? I honestly am going to tell you this. I don't think so. I think Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch are the best workers in that match, and they should be fighting each other instead of teaming up. But again, I understand because they want to close out that chapter. I'm predicting Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch to win the match, with Sasha Banks collecting the win. Next up, we got the Divas Championship match. We got Charlotte with Ric Flair in her corner taking on Brie Bella. Now, if this match is anything as bad as that promo was on Monday Night Raw, I'm sorry, we're in for a long night, because that seemed so forced. Like, not even a single emotion or characteristic was in that promo. It was so bad seeing them going back and forth with each other. It just seemed like it was forced and a complete waste of time. I'm picking Charlotte to walk out of Fastlane, your WWE Divas Champion. Next up, we have the Titans of the WWE. Like, I know you guys can't see me, but I did the quotation marks there because, in my opinion, these guys are not Titans. We have Big Show, Ryback, and Kane taking on the Wyatt family. Now, I'm a Wyatt family fan. I enjoy watching them on TV. You know who I don't like watching on TV? Ryback, Kane, and The Big Show. Like, to see Braun Strowman and The Big Show close out Monday Night Raw was a complete waste of time. It was boring. It basically almost put me to sleep. I'm going to tell you that right now. I am not a Big Show fan anymore. I used to be, like, growing up with him and everything, but I'm sorry, Big Show. You're no longer main event caliber. You should not have been main event of Monday Night Raw, especially against Braun Strowman. But against the so-called Titans of the WWE, like, these guys, in my opinion, I have no respect for, because I do not like watching them. I'm picking the Wyatt family to go over, but here's the one thing I'm going to say. Some spots in that match will surprise you, because I think Kane and Bray Wyatt, when they lock up in that ring, it's going to be good, because those guys fought on several occasions, and these guys know how each other works. This match is going to be a lot better than people are thinking. I'm picking the Wyatt family to go over in this one, because I see them going over as the big heel faction going into WrestleMania. Next up, we got the Intercontinental Championship match. Kevin Owens defending his Intercontinental Championship against Dolph Ziggler. Now, this match, I'm excited to see. Like, these guys have fought countless times on Monday Night Raw, and Kevin Owens went over once, then Dolph Ziggler beat him twice. Then in that fatal 5-way for the Intercontinental Championship, I like that match. But I'm picking Kevin Owens to go over and retaining as Intercontinental Champion, because if you're just going to put the belt on Ziggler, why didn't you do it on Monday Night Raw? Because he was also in that fatal 5-way match. I'm picking Kevin Owens, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, this match is going to be a good match. I can see it possibly opening the show, which kind of sucks, but I see this match being very good and stealing the show. Now, speaking of stealing the show, this next match, in my opinion, will be the best match of the night. It was announced on SmackDown. In Canada, we get SmackDown on Wednesdays, not Thursdays. So here we go. We got AJ Styles taking on Chris Jericho. Now, this is a match I definitely want to see. This match, like I said, is going to be the best match on the show, because Chris Jericho on Raw against AJ Styles, a good match. Chris Jericho against AJ Styles on SmackDown, a good match. Now you're going to give these guys a pay-per-view format. This is AJ Styles' first singles match on a WWE Network Special, so I cannot wait to see this guy in action against Chris Jericho. This match, like I said before, is going to steal the show, and I predict AJ Styles is going to win this rubber match against Chris Jericho, because right now, Chris Jericho is someone you take serious in the WWE. He went the distance in the Royal Rumble. He was in there for a long, long time. He was there till the bitter end, and yet AJ Styles and him have locked up a couple times. They've been great matches, and I definitely see this ending in AJ Styles' favor. Then we get an episode of the Cutting Edge Peep Show, Edge and Christian with their special guest, The New Day. Now, the only thing worse than a New Day match is a New Day promo, is a New Day interview. I am sick and tired of seeing The New Day. They have way too many segments. And unless we get an impromptu match, which is definitely not going to happen, New Day will be walking into WrestleMania as your WWE World Tag Team Champions, which really sucks because like I said, I am sick and tired of the New Day. Like, just them alone on Monday Night Raw, the way that they're on the microphone and they're fake giving a BJ to the microphones was ridiculous. That is something I did not want to see. Now the main event, we got Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar to see who faces Triple H at WrestleMania for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, if everyone remembers, last year Roman Reigns had to fight for his WrestleMania main event spot by taking on Daniel Bryan. This year he's doing the exact same thing, but this time it's in a triple threat match. This match, in my opinion, the only guy that should be going to WrestleMania is Brock Lesnar. I don't want to see Roman Reigns in that main event. I don't want to see Dean Ambrose in that main event. I am literally sick of Dean Ambrose. The way that he is booked right now, you're Hugh Jackman from the friggin' X-Men. You heal instantly. It's like you have NNMTM bones. It's ridiculous. The way you just come out, like, sell everything. Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble sold that last man standing match. Did you? No, but because you're the Iron Man. And that's how WWE is booking you. It is ridiculous. I am sick and tired of WWE booking these stupid Superman characters. Like, at least sell that you're in a fight. Like Hulk Hogan going into WrestleMania 2, at least had his ribs taped up to show that he was kind of sore. Like, selling a previous injury going into that match. Something that Dean Ambrose does not do. And I hate how WWE is using him right now. I used to be a Dean Ambrose fan, but how they're using him now, I am sick and tired of Dean Ambrose. Now, for the build-up of this match, that is something else that kind of bugged me. You got Dean Ambrose calling out Brock Lesnar. Now, first off, no sane individual calls out Brock Lesnar. But again, he's the lunatic fringe. He's got all these little stupid little catchphrases. He's the Iron Man. He's the lunatic. He's crazy. But yeah, what you did on the Monday Night Raw where you low-blowed Brock Lesnar, I am sorry. I lost all respect for you. Brock Lesnar came out, beat the crap out of you, which was really good, which is actually what would happen in real life. And then here's you egging him on. Roman Reigns comes out with his big dumb grin, distracts Brock Lesnar, and you hit him with a low blow. I am sorry to bring this up again, but that is such a girly tactic to do. And then you got the commentators putting it over as a strategical maneuver. I am sorry. Michael Cole, have you ever been in a fight in your life? The only time you ever go for a ball shot, a low blow, is if your life's in danger. I am sorry, that is no credibility. The way how it was like they're giggling about it like a bunch of schoolgirls. It was ridiculous. Like Roman Reigns comes out there, that stupid grin, like, oh, I'm cool, Roman Reigns, hey. It is ridiculous. I am sick and tired of that guy. I am sick and tired of Dean Ambrose. The only guy that deserves that shot is Brock Lesnar, but it sucks that he's not going to get it because during that match, I predicted that Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family is going to interfere in that somehow, and Brock Lesnar is not going to win that match. It's going to come down to Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, and I predict that we're going to see Paul Heyman's new guy, Roman Reigns. Because Paul Heyman is the only guy that's been basically building up this match to make me want to see it, but because the guy's in it, I don't want to see it. I just want to see Brock Lesnar kick some ass. And that's the thing we're not going to see. Brock Lesnar is not going to be standing over these jamokes in the ring. Brock Lesnar is not going to win this match, which really sucks because he's the guy I want to win. But I'm predicting that you're going to see Roman Reigns going to WrestleMania yet again. But I want to know, guys, what do you think is going to happen at Fastlane? Will Roman Reigns win? Will Brock Lesnar win? Will it be Dean Ambrose? Leave a comment with your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe, and remember to keep watching Wrestling Talk with Classic Chris. Today's episode is sponsored by Crossfire Wrestling's Meltdown. March 20th at the Meriden Community Center. The Dinner Dynasty begins. 2 huge main events. See the Man Beast Rhino taking on the Monster Congo Kong. Cody Deaner defends his Crossfire Heavyweight Championship against Pepper Parks. Tickets still available. March 20th, Crossfire Wrestling.